Hey everyone, it's Carrie. How are you? Happy New Year. I don't think I've been on a live video since we entered 2020, and so Happy New Year to you. I hope you are having a great New Year. So I just finished up recording a 5-module masterclass for the Inspired Living University, which is a group that I have partnered with to share information about Feng Shui with, and it was really fun. I'm waiting for the recordings to upload and they'll be shared to that group. They're exclusively available there, and I'll share details with how you can access it if you'd like to. But it was funny because I had to script out the whole, each of the 5 videos, and that's really challenging for me. And I decided it was a little bit more uncomfortable for me because I'm not used to doing that. I often jump on to these videos just like I did today without a big plan in mind. I usually have a topic and something like this, couple bullet notes, you can see that. And then I just talk, and I feel like I'm channeling whatever it is that you need to hear in the moment. So it was a different experience for me this time to actually have to read through a script and make sure that I stayed on topic and stayed on track. And I don't do that, I guess. I already am off track. So, but after I finished, since I had the lighting set up and all the equipment set up, I decided that it would be great to jump on and talk to you guys. And I wanted to talk to you about a question that came up yesterday when I was working with one of my clients. She's actually a client of mine, and she also has just participated in the Feng Shui rituals for the New Year program that I was facilitating. And she asked a question about the Feng Shui rituals program and whether or not to proceed, like with some of the rituals that we talked about, because there were maybe some steps that she hadn't done as fully as she wanted to. She felt like she could go back and do them better or deeper. So she was planning on doing an energy clearing of her space, and she asked whether she should, or whether she should go back and make sure she did each of the previous steps, in the best possible way, and then do the energy clearing. And my advice to her was, no, don't wait, just do it. And I think I repeated that to a lot of people in the Feng Shui rituals class during the process. People get really concerned about doing things right, about not missing any steps, about following the directions, and about doing things in the right order. And I want to remind you that it's not so much about that. It's really intuitively guided. Just like, channeling this video is, often it's intuitively guided. And you are able to get some benefit out of doing the steps of Feng Shui without having things all in place. And you can always go back and do things over again at another point. You can always choose to write your own rule book and use your own guided intuition, or however you're inspired to set up the different things that you might read about or do. So in this particular case, I suggested that she just go ahead and do the energy clearing ritual, even though some of the initial steps weren't quite done to the highest standard that she would want them to be done. And the reason why I emphasize that or encourage that is because you're shifting your potential in that moment. When you do the energy clearing, you are changing the energy. You're shifting and realigning with something new. So you're putting yourself in that moment in a different place, which automatically changes your future potential. So what and if you waited and you stayed where you are, you would be, you kind of like say you're here and you're attracting to here, right? And you go here by doing the energy clearing, suddenly what you're attracting is in a totally different realm. So don't stop. Don't hold yourself back. Don't wait for everything to be in perfect order before you move forward with a Feng Shui tip or a Feng Shui cure or an energy clearing process or a ritual that you want to do, because you're going to change your potential by doing it now and putting something in place and shifting the energy now. You'll be changing your potential for the future. And I get this question a lot, or it's not really a question, but a lot of people that I talk to will say to me, I want to work with you, or I want to apply Feng Shui to my house, but right now I'm renting, so I don't want to do it now. We're planning on moving in a couple months, and we'll do it then. Or we'll do it when we find our house. And what I want you to know is that if you wait, you're potentially attracting a totally different outcome. And if you did the Feng Shui now and shifted your energy, shifted your alignment, shifted your potential by Feng Shuiing your space, by energy clearing your space, you could attract a totally different opportunity that wouldn't have come to you because you did that. So don't wait until everything's perfectly in place. Don't wait until you're in the perfect home or in the perfect setting or in the perfect situation to start applying some of this magic. It really is magic, and I believe that it changes outcomes. No matter what, a little bit, maybe you do a little bit, it changes your outcome a little bit. Maybe you do a lot, it changes your outcome a lot. The fact of the matter is, by applying it now, it's going to change your potential later. So don't wait, don't pause. It's really worth it to take the step and do what you can do to the best of your ability in this moment, in this time, knowing that it's going to change the outcome for the better, and knowing that you can do it again later and do it better next time, right? It's a really powerful thing. So I wanted to jump on and share that with you because I think it's important. It came up a bunch of times during that Feng Shui Rituals program, which was a really fun program. It was really impactful for me because it, in facilitating this Feng Shui Rituals program, where we did lots of clearing and visioning and reflecting, and also, just really devoting ourselves to the process of our homes and our futures. It was really enlightening for me, and it reminded me that I want to go deeper into all of the levels of this work that I do. I shared a post yesterday that when I first started with Feng Shui, I had heard about energy clearing as part of it, and it felt super woo-woo to me. Energy clearing is the process of just clearing the energy, kind of creating a blank energetic slate in your space using different tools and rituals. And I just avoided it for a long time. I kind of played with it on my own, and I saw some really big benefits to it. But I didn't tell anybody I was doing it because it felt way too woo-woo and a little bit kind of outside of my comfort zone. But as I played with it and as I used it, I saw the results, and I knew there was something to it. I've since started working with a lot of my clients on energy clearing, and I want to go deeper into that. It's a very sacred process, and all of the ways that I'm working with people in 2020 will definitely be deeper and more sacred. I want to just make it count more. So the reason I bring that up is because I'm offering energy clearings right now. If you are feeling like your space is kind of stuck or stagnant, if you're feeling like you can still feel the energy, maybe some negative energies, things that went on last year that maybe weren't so good, and you can kind of feel the residual effects from it, you don't feel like you're fully healed, clearing the energy of your space is one way to just take that old stuff out and give you a new platform to move forward from. Or if you've moved into a home or are selling a home, it's great to clear the energy so that you have a blank space to move into, blank energetic space to move into. You're not moving into other people's energetic ick. There's lots of reasons to use it, and I'm doing it right now. I also do energy grids and personal energy clearing and lots of work with crystals and blessings and protection ceremonies. So I'm opening that up, and I want you to know that that's available. And if you are interested in learning more about energy clearings, please go ahead and reach out to me. I'm going to put a link in the comments to just set up a call with me and we can talk about what is going on for you or your space and whether or not it would work for you. So that's all. That's my unscripted video for today. It felt very freeing to be able to jump on and not have to follow word for word what was going on, and instead to channel a message that I feel like needed to be repeated and to share with you. So don't let the perfect pieces being in place hold you back from whatever it is, whether that is, doing an energy clearing on your space, making some Feng Shui changes or adjustments, or even just embracing the topic of Feng Shui at all. Don't wait till you're in the perfect home, the perfect situation, because when you act right now, you will be changing your potential for everything that comes forward. So play with it. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Thanks, Rita. Hi for being here. Olga, how are you? Good to see you guys. Happy New Year to everybody. I will be back again next week for sure with another video. Take care. Have a great afternoon.